right, hello wine drinking people. Time for more of what I've had to drink yesterday, and this is a hot winery from Chile, man. Let me tell you that I remember the first time I tried these wines from Arboleda, which is from the Aconcagua Costa region, which the closest vineyard to the ocean here. And this wine fermented in older French oak and aged in old French oak, so you get no oak in this wine, just the pure essence of the minerality of this region, man. A good amount of that distinct mineral quality, almost like a seashell, kind of Chablis-like character, bright green apple fruit, lemon citrus, really bright and zesty on the tongue, a nice mouth-watering finish, a very refreshing style of Chardonnay. Excellent juice, man, at $18.75. And with a screw cap. We love the screw cap. All right, the Arboleda Pinot Noir from the Aconcagua Costa as well. This wine's got a good amount of spice here on the nose, some green pepper, minty notes to the raspberry and red cherry fruit, some truffly earthy notes as well. Smooth and silky on the tongue. This wine's got bright red berry fruit, that spice and earth nuance from the nose lasting through the finish. Very good juice at $23.25. I like the Chardonnay a little bit better. The Carmenere, and this is from the Val de Aconcagua, just a little different area, a little further inland. This wine's got that textbook coffee and green pepper spice, a little balsamic note to the dark plum and cherry fruit, a nice amount of that dark berry fruit on the tongue, just the right touch of that peppery spice and that coffee nuance on the nose through the finish. Very well balanced, even better on the second day, man. This is one of the best examples of Carmenere that you will find, and a great little value at $23.25. The Cabernet Sauvignon from the Val de Aconcagua, also excellent. 10% Cabernet Franc in this wine. You get a nice bouquet of dark currants, violet floral notes, a little peppery spice in there, some fresh earth, very expansive nose. This wine, pretty big on the palate, needs some time to open up. A lot of dark spices to complement that dark currant and cassis berry fruit. A firm hand of tannins and acid here, man. This wine will last a decade in your cellar. Kind of notes of coffee and spice at the end as well. Excellent juice at $23.25. You cannot beat the value you get from Chile and Argentina. I've said this many times. And with that said, one of the iconic wines, the first iconic wine from Chile, Senya, which was a joint venture with the Mondavi family here. And this wine is no longer part of the Mondavi Empire, or Constellation Brands, which took over Mondavi in 2004, but is 58% Cabernet Sauvignon, 15% Carmenere, Malbec, Petit Verdot make up the balance, 24 months in oak. This wine has won blind tastings with wines like the First Gross of Bordeaux, I mean, the top Napa cabs, and this wine does have a beautiful bouquet, man. This 2013 Currants, dark plum, espresso, mocha, cigar box, spice, and more. A really big wine on the tongue. This wine has elegance, though, really nicely built, and this echoes that nuance on the nose through the finish. A host of that dark spice, cigar wrapper, mocha, really long mineral lace finish, most excellent juice. At $124.50, maybe a little expensive, but man, that's the iconic wine of Chile. That's the most expensive wine you'll find in Chile, just about, other than Almaviva. So a relative value when you look at the world's iconic wines. That's what we had to drink with our friends from Arboleda and Senya. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.